Okay then, Helldivers, we're back, and Liberty Day is now officially over. We've managed to complete the major order, which was evidently going to happen because it was impossible to fail, and we've got ourselves some cool little bits of equipment. We're going to go over the success motive and show you guys a load of things that is happening in the scene right now, including some ginormous leaks coming from Iron Sights. So make sure you stay tuned for the major warning on that one if you don't want to see them. With that being said, if you haven't already, smash the beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And check out our sponsor, Instant Gaming, the platform where you can buy your video games cheaper for PC and consoles with the best deals, offers, promotions, and discounts, all running up to 70% off. Not only that, but they do pre-orders and new releases, so it's an absolute no-brainer. Link in the description. Get your games a little cheaper today. With that being said, let's see what it is that's happening inside of the game right now. So as you can see right now, we have now completed the most recent major order, which was to obviously keep Super Earth secured by the end of the MO, and it was evident we were always going to get that completed, so you guys can now go ahead and collect your armor and new Constitution rifle as such. Now obviously there's a lot of skepticism around the Constitution rifle, but we're going to dive into that a little bit later. It's quite funny to see people's responses, but the major order success is now here. Another Liberty Day has come to an end as the smoke rises from the lunar bombardment. The children finish at the last crumbs of the commemorative sponge cake. Super Earth shines brightly as a beacon of managed democracy across the galaxy, as it always has and always will. Now, with the fervor of our cause freshly ignited, let us rehoist our rifles and carry on the valiant defense of our way of life. And this is absolutely amazing. They really lent into this one big time. Arrowhead Game Studios posted up a beautiful little post right here stating, "The only thing sweeter than liberty is cake. Happy Liberty Day. It's our first one since the release of Helldivers 2, and we want to thank you for celebrating with us and playing our games." Not only that, but over at EGX London Comic Con, which is where I spent my Liberty Day, there was a load of you guys knocking around, and it was absolutely incredible to see. So we've definitely used our Liberty Day wisely. And what is it that we're looking forward to next? Well, 31st of October is going to be the brand new Truth Enforcers War Bond release. So that is your next work too, as we've only got a few days remaining before that thing actually launches. Make sure that you've got your super credits in hand so that by the time you hit the queue, you can go ahead and get your premium War Bond. It's going to be an interesting one, and hopefully this thing drops with some pizzazz and gives us exactly what we want. But unfortunately, this seems to be a bit of a weird one after the latest major order update. Although we were giving a free Constitution rifle and the original Helldivers armor, it seems that people just won't be happy enough for it. This post right here nailed it on the head. It states, "Prepare for this gun sucks. I know this community, so I know some are going to complain. The new Constitution rifle is a ceremonial weapon. Arrowhead made that clear. It was never supposed to be a powerful weapon to use on the battlefield. It's still useful and it can still be fun, but let's not talk about how it needs a buff, because it does not. The Helldivers community creates their own rumors and believes in them and gets their hopes up, and when it doesn't happen the way that they thought it would, they say that Arrowhead ruined it. But I still like this community. It's a very unique one. The negative sides are nothing compared to the positive sides, and I think that that is a massive point, and he was exactly right on that, as the next post that we saw just underneath it was this right here stating, "I know it's not meant to be a killing machine, but Constitution rifle drops, tries it against difficulty 10 bots, and the face is shocking." It's definitely one of those more cosmetic points. It's there just to have a little bit of roleplay with, maybe enjoy it for the most part, but it does work really well against these smaller ads. As you can see in this clip right here, somebody really went in with that Constitution rifle and utilized the fixed bayonet and charged the terrified rapscallions. This thing is absolutely hilarious, and I love how it actually works. It seems to be working quite well. One or two taps with this bayonet and it will do the job for all of your generic ads. So make sure that you go ahead and start actually enjoying it for what it is, and don't lead it into being one of these top tier weapons that it was never going to be. That's my personal opinion on things, and I want to know what your guys is in the comment section below. So let me know what you're thinking of the new Constitution rifle and the new armor that you have recently received. I think it looks pretty damn cool. I'm definitely happy, that's for sure. But moving in to some leak territory. So if you guys don't want to know about this is the point of the video where you will want to dip off. So if you have, then thank you so much for your support. Enjoy the rest of your day, and let's get on in to some leaks in Toll. Ironsights has been busy the last week, and he's managed to get a load of things showing up inside of the game files. And this first one right here is the Hive Scanner objective. Your goal is to manually place a Hive scanner in a designated location to scan the underground Hive. This may change in the future, but there is a lot of things that you guys can obviously run from the back end of this, and it's showing up as a Hive scanner inside of the stratagem listings that you guys are going to be able to plunge down into the ground by the looks of things, and it's going to be part of an objective that you're going to have to do. As to what that actually means, I have no bloody idea whatsoever. We'll have to see how that one runs up, but obviously with the story that we've got in Toll right now with the Terminids, what it is that we're going to have to do and what it is that the Gloom is going to bring to the table is going to be a very interesting feature. I think that we can lean really heavily into the main narrative of that, as it's been a bit of a back foot per se with the DSS being constructed. It's definitely been something that we've not really had much to look into. So fingers crossed the Terminids make their front line up a little bit better very soon. But next up on the leak list, we have got the Thermite and the Toxin Jar 5 Dominator variants. These appearances of these variants will likely be touched up on release, but you can see here that the weapon differences look incredible, and these are variants for it. One has the Thermite rounds and one has the Toxic rounds for the Jar 5 Dominator variants. It could be pretty interesting, and there was some conversations that were going on in the comment section of this one where Ironsights answered a few questions, but somebody was asking if they were individual variants or part of a larger customization system. Now Ironsights responded with this, stating, sadly these seem like individual variants for now. I do hope that they change it. Even a limited version of the customization system would be nice, but it's not likely that we'll see anything to the level of customization that we have right there. It'll be an interesting feature, but nonetheless, customization is customization, and I'll take a variant over absolutely nothing at all any day of the week. And taking a look at your top comments, there were some interesting ones in Toll, and naturally some that you were expecting to see inside of the comment section. This first one right here states, it's not Liberty Day until I have my Constitution rifle in my hand. And unfortunately that is not true. It was Liberty Day, and now you have your Constitution rifle in your hand, and you're probably not happy about it. But anyway, that is what that is. It has been a great time period, and I love it when we can celebrate days like this as a community. Next up is this comment right here that just states, happy Liberty Day. 151 likes on that one, so absolutely love that, absolutely love that. And this final comment right here was an interesting one, stating, man, wish we could FTL over to the Super Earth to see the orbital bombardment live. Now that would have been a really cool feature, and I think that could have been something they really should have lent into with some actual like live events, considering they posted up like a time schedule for the super citizens and how it is that they could actually celebrate and stuff like that. I think if we were able to FTL over to Super Earth just for a short period of time, see the orbital bombardment live, and then just get put straight back into orbit as a part of our quote-unquote hour of our free time to make sure that we actually did our salutes and stuff like that. I think that would have been really cool, but nonetheless, we've obviously had time to make our own orbital bombardments inside of the game and cause as much chaos as viably possible. Now, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today, though. If you haven't already, make sure you're smashing the like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. Thank you so much again for celebrating with us on Liberty Day. And as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.
Thank you.